So here we have Frankie, and this is going to be Frankie's go home video. So we're just going to run through all of his commands. By no means is he meant to do everything perfectly in this video. Instead, it is meant to demonstrate how it is we are working on things and how to continue working on them in your own home in his new environment, as well as if he messes up, this way you'll know how to work forward positively as well as correctly. So I'm going to get his attention by making a noise. Frankie, come. Sit. Keep in mind, when Frankie has the cone on, it is like tunnel vision, and it also isolates some sound. So you may have to be a little bit louder, and typically I don't recommend repeating like commands such as come or his name or anything like that, but you just might have to while the cone is on. I'm leaving the cone on for the video because I want to show you that we are still able to have him work even with that cone on. He's got a leaf in there. Frankie, so we're gonna do sits. I lift my hand like this as if I'm lifting Frankie's chin or nose to the sky. Good boy. So we'll do that again. Sit. Good boy. Frankie, sit. Good boy. Frankie, sit. Good boy. You'll hear me say yes, good boy throughout this whole go home video, and I recommend continuing using marking words or marker words when he comes home. Sit. Good boy. Frankie, down. Good boy. Sit. Down. Good boy. Frankie, down. Good boy. Good boy. Good job. Good boy. Sit. So when you're doing that down command, it is important to flip your hand over, opposed to where the sit command, you're like lifting his nose to the sky. You're going to flip your hand over and you're going to reference to the ground. Frankie, down. Good boy. Sometimes I end up actually doing a pointing motion to the ground because I have a treat in my hand, things like that. So either way, as long as you're referencing to the ground, you don't want to be like this. You just want to say down. Wait it out. Good boy. And then reward. Good job. Good job. When he has the cone on, it is important to hold that treat a little bit closer to his mouth and to make sure he gets the treat. Otherwise, he's going to get distracted if it falls into the cone. He'll still be able to smell it, and that's not fair. He worked for that treat. Make sure he gets it. Sit. Down. Good boy. Good boy. For this part of Frankie's go home video, we are going to do his kennel and weight. We have to be a little bit patient. He has that cone on, so it's a little bit harder for him to maneuver in. But let me just show you how it is we're working on that and how to do it with the cone. So I take that treat, I'm gonna toss it right into the back. He can't see it. There we go. Oop, panel, good boy. So just kind of helping him navigate into the crate, because that cone is very wide, so it does get stuck, especially with a front-facing crate like this. This is not the crate he's being kept in with his cone. He's actually being kept in a far bigger crate, but just because we are at a park right now working on this, we do have this crate just because of like convenience with moving around and driving places. He's just trying to get the last treat. Good boy. So now I'm going to give Frankie the weight. He's accidentally pushing on the crate with that cone. Wait. Okay. Good boy. Good boy. Frankie actually has no problems going in the crate. It's just that cone is very wide. Good boy. Closing him in there. If he goes to back out, it's okay to give a little bit of a push to make sure he stays in there. You don't want him to think he can just steal the treat and back out. Wait. That's not him pushing, it's that cone, so that's hard. You don't want to reward the pushing though, so we'll just be patient. Wait. Okay, good boy. Good boy. cone. Kennel. Good boy. So it's important when creating Frankie that you always create him on an empty tank. You want to make sure that you set him up for success to continue not having accidents in the crate because he's been very successful with that. Wait till he turns around. He's trying. Good boy. And then also to make sure that he always has something to occupy him. So this is a great example of a crate safe toy. As he gets bigger, you want the toys to get bigger with him. But this is a Nylabone. It's a great chew and it's good for puppies that are teething, and it'll help the time pass quicker. And this is a great way to crate him when it's nighttime and you don't want to fill up the tank with those treats. So keeping this all in mind, we tell him wait. Okay, good boy. Good boy. So instead of taking that treat, this is the other way. This is the toy method. Toss that toy in, and he'd go in right after it, just like the treat. Got a little stuck. We'll try it again. Kennel. Good boy. Oh, he got stuck. Good boy. And like I said, he's being kept in a bigger crate than this, so he's able to turn around, stand up fluently, and be comfortable. But when you're on the road and we're moving around from park to park, you can continue training and practicing his commands. Sometimes you have to go with what you can fit in the car. So I'm going to tell him wait. Wait till he's not pushing on it. Okay, good boy. Good job. I included this just to give you an idea of what the entire second half of his original Go Home video looked like. He did really great during this, but that's okay. We just re-recorded it, and you can stay tuned to see the re-recorded part. For this part of Frankie's Go Home video, we're going to demonstrate his stay command. So I'm going to give him the sit, flat open hand saying stay. I'm a little bit louder when I'm giving his commands because he does have that cone on. I want to make sure he's able to hear me. And then I get that release word of, okay, good boy. Good job. Good boy. Do it again. Find his treats. Just trying to make sure I grab different types of treats, keeping him intrigued and excited with our training. There we go. Sorry about that. Ready? Sit. Stay. Okay, good boy. Good job. Good job. These treats are very crumbly. Sit. Stay. Okay, good boy. Good job. I'm talking to you. Good boy. He does. So see, sometimes when I'm acknowledging him, it's like he's looking for my voice because that cone just really puts him into his own world. So just keep that in mind while the cone is on. But once he's done wearing that, I think you'll notice that he has very good hearing. So, and good listening ears. He's a good little puppy. Sit. Stay. Okay. Good boy. Good job, Frankie. He's a good boy. Frankie, that's me. I'm talking to you. Good job. Good boy. Sit. Stay. So when he breaks away, I just want to get him back to the same spot and in the same position. Stay. Okay, good boy. And that's how we demonstrate follow through. So by me taking him back to that same spot, getting him back into that sit and starting over with the stay, he understands that he has to hold that position in that same spot until given that release word. It's the same exact thing for downstay. Stay. Okay, down.